Revolutions are the turning points of history, moments when the old order is challenged and new possibilities emerge. They are dramatic shifts in power, thought, and social structures, often driven by the collective will of the people. Some revolutions are sudden and violent, like storms erupting from a clear sky, shaking the very foundations of society. Others unfold slowly, their impact building over generations, gradually transforming the landscape of human life. Each revolution, regardless of its pace, leaves an indelible mark on humanity, shaping our collective memory and identity. They reshape our world and redefine who we are, influencing every aspect of our existence, from politics to culture. From the dawn of our species, humans have been driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire for something better, always seeking to improve our circumstances. This drive has led us to challenge the status quo, break free from old constraints, and forge new paths in science, technology, and society. The journey has been long and arduous, marked by both progress and setbacks, but always moving forward. But through it all, the spirit of revolution has endured, pushing us ever forward, lighting the way for future generations. While many revolutions have shaped the course of human history, one stands out as truly transformative: the Neolithic Revolution. This period, beginning around 10,000 BCE, marked a profound shift in the human story. It was a revolution that began not with a roar but with a whisper, a gradual transformation that would alter the destiny of our species. Before the Neolithic Revolution, humans lived as hunter-gatherers, their lives dictated by the rhythms of nature. They roamed in search of food, their survival dependent on the whims of the environment. This nomadic way of life had sustained humanity for millennia, but it was a precarious existence, vulnerable to droughts, famines, and the movements of prey. The Neolithic Revolution stands apart from all other revolutions in its profound and lasting impact. It represents the foundation upon which all subsequent human civilizations have been built. It was during this period that our ancestors made the crucial transition from a nomadic, foraging lifestyle to a settled, agricultural one. This shift to agriculture, often considered the defining feature of the Neolithic Revolution, had far-reaching consequences. It led to the development of permanent settlements, the rise of complex societies, and ultimately, the birth of civilization itself. The surplus of food and resources generated by agriculture allowed for specialization of labor and the development of new technologies. Imagine a time before cities, before writing, before organized religion. This was the world of the hunter-gatherers. Their lives were a constant search for sustenance, a delicate dance with nature for survival. Then, slowly, a new way of life began to emerge. In the Fertile Crescent, a region of the Middle East, humans began to cultivate crops and domesticate animals. This shift wasn't sudden or universally adopted. It likely arose from a combination of factors, including climate change and increasing pressure on resources. As humans observed the life cycles of plants and animals, they began to experiment with controlling their growth and reproduction. This experimentation led to the first successful attempts at farming and animal husbandry. Taming the wild, the birth of agriculture and domestication. The domestication of plants and animals was a crucial turning point in human history. No longer entirely dependent on wild food sources, humans could now grow their food and raise animals for meat, milk, and hides. This newfound control over their food supply had a dramatic impact on human societies. The shift to agriculture led to more sedentary lifestyles. People began to live in one place for extended periods, tending their crops and livestock. These early settlements, often located near water sources and fertile land, gradually grew in size and complexity. As populations increased and agricultural practices improved, food surpluses emerged, shaping our world, comparing the Neolithic Revolution to later upheavals. While revolutions like the French Revolution and the Industrial Revolution were undoubtedly significant, they pale in comparison to the fundamental shift brought about by the Neolithic Revolution. The French Revolution, though dramatic and far-reaching in its impact on political systems and ideologies, primarily affected the Western world. Its legacy, while significant, is largely confined to the realm of social and political structures. The Industrial Revolution, with its emphasis on mechanization and mass production, ushered in an era of unprecedented technological advancement and economic growth. However, it also brought about new challenges, including pollution, social inequality, and the exploitation of labor. The rise of civilizations, cities, states, and empires. The food surpluses generated by agriculture had a profound impact on human social structures. With more food available, populations grew, and societies became more complex. This led to the emergence of specialized labor, with individuals focusing on specific tasks such as pottery making, weaving, or metalworking. The concentration of people in one place also gave rise to the need for new forms of social organization and governance. Villages grew into towns, and towns into cities. These early cities became centers of trade, religion, and culture, attracting people from surrounding areas and further stimulating economic and social development. A legacy written in stone, monumental architecture, and early writing. As societies became more complex and sophisticated, they developed new ways to express their beliefs, values, and aspirations. This evolution was not just in their daily lives, but also in their monumental creations and the written word. Monumental architecture, such as temples, pyramids, and ziggurats, emerged as a testament to human ingenuity and the growing power of religious and political institutions. These structures were not only feats of engineering, but also symbols of cultural identity and societal progress. The need to keep track of resources, trade transactions, and religious rituals led to the development of writing systems. Writing became an essential tool for administration, communication, and the preservation of knowledge. From the cuneiform script of ancient Mesopotamia to the hieroglyphs of Egypt, these early writing systems revolutionized communication and knowledge preservation. They allowed for the recording of history, laws, and stories that would otherwise be lost. With the advent of writing, humanity crossed a significant threshold, moving from a world of oral tradition to one where thoughts and ideas could be recorded and transmitted across generations. This shift laid the foundation for the complex societies we know today. Beyond the plough, lasting impacts on society and politics. The Neolithic Revolution's impact extended far beyond the immediate changes in agriculture and settlement patterns. It fundamentally altered the relationship between humans and the natural world. Humans were no longer solely at the mercy of nature, but had become active agents in shaping their environment. This newfound control, while empowering, also brought about new challenges. Deforestation, soil erosion, and water scarcity became pressing concerns as humans learned to manage the delicate balance of their ecosystems. The transition to agriculture also led to new forms of social inequality. The ownership of land and resources became a source of power, leading to the emergence of social hierarchies and, eventually, the concept of private property. Echoes of the past. The Neolithic Revolution's relevance in a modern world. The echoes of the Neolithic Revolution reverberate even in our modern world. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, the cities we inhabit, all are products of the transition that began millennia ago. Our relationship with nature, shaped by our agricultural heritage, continues to define our values, our challenges, and our future. The challenges of feeding a growing global population, preserving biodiversity, and mitigating the impacts of climate change are all rooted in the legacy of the Neolithic Revolution. Understanding the origins of agriculture and its profound impact on human societies is essential for addressing these pressing issues. A revolution without end. The continuing story of humanity. This is a tale of relentless progress, of human ingenuity and resilience. The Neolithic Revolution was not a singular event, but rather a process of continuous innovation and adaptation that continues to this day. It marked the beginning of agriculture, transforming human societies forever. From the development of irrigation systems in ancient Mesopotamia, which allowed civilizations to flourish in arid regions, to the genetically modified crops of today, which promise to feed a growing global population, humans have never stopped seeking new ways to improve agricultural productivity and efficiency. Each innovation builds upon the last, creating a legacy of progress. As we look to the future, we envision a world where technology and nature coexist harmoniously. the lessons of the Neolithic revolution remain as relevant as ever. The challenges we face, such as feeding an ever-growing population, from climate change to food security, are daunting but not insurmountable. These issues require us to draw upon our collective ingenuity and our capacity for innovation. Collaboration and creativity are key. Just as our ancestors embraced the challenges and opportunities of a changing world, adapting and thriving, so too must we rise to the challenges of our time, working together to find solutions, seeking sustainable and equitable solutions for the benefit of all humankind. Our journey is far from over, and the story of humanity continues to unfold.